What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well so far. Let's cut straight to the chase. My next favorite game I want to talk about, well, it's more of a series, kind of ish, the Persona series. I've played almost every game, spin-offs and all, and Persona 4 is my favorite. I love Persona 4 so much. Obviously, if you want, like, updated graphics and, like, sleek, inventive, like, menu design, that kind of stuff, visually, Persona 5 and Persona 3 Reload are the classics. I think Persona 3, I've played 4 Golden, 5 Royal, and 3 Reloads. I haven't experienced the, like, original 3. Obviously, I've been forced to play Persona 1 as the original because there is no remake, or, like, the dancing games, for example. But 3 is okay. I think that it has a pretty good story idea. I think that it has some good beats. I think that Junpei's character arc is pretty good. I think that the general messaging is pretty impactful and done with pretty neat symbolism and character arcs and that kind of stuff. The story just, like, is so poorly paced that I can't justify it being that good of a game. To be honest, it takes like 80 hours to get to actually good story stuff. It's like saying, oh, you should watch One Piece. It gets good around episode 400. It's like, that's not a very good marketing pitch to me. So if I had to summarize Reload as best as I could, I'd say it's pretty good in the end, but it takes like 80 hours to get there. So, but visually, musically, like gameplay-wise, it's pretty good. Well, the gameplay is even then questionable. I think you either, well, at least the way I did it was I do all of Tartarus in one chunk, and then spend the next like month doing just nothing, essentially. There's not much to do outside. Persona 4, a smaller setting, but the dungeons are, I think in my opinion, better than Tartarus, and the outside stuff is cool. The aesthetic, the vibe, the music, the visuals are still hold up in my opinion. It just a lot more impactful to me, at least. 5 Royal, the story is pretty good, especially the new Royal content. I love the new boss in Royal, who I won't mention here for spoiler reasons, but he's great. The music is amazing. I think Royal bumps it up a lot. I think Royal is kind of necessary to experience all of Persona 5 and what it has to offer. If we didn't see, I'm still kind of stuck between 4 and 5. If it didn't have Royal, 4 would be like my favorite game in the series, perhaps of all time. Persona 5 Royal is like neck and neck because it's just so good, and it's a strong recommend. If I had to recommend one of the 3 like modern Persona game trilogy, I would choose 5 Royal. But for me personally, 4 will always have a place in my heart. But 4 is the one that made me cry. The rest did not. So there you go. And I don't cry very easily. But with that in mind, I love you guys. Be safe. Be smart. Don't be stupid, and have a great rest of your day.